What's good, yo? Welcome to episode 34, Making Gains TV with Luke Talago. What's up, Luke? Tell them where you're from, boss.
From Center Valley. Go to high school in Allentown Central Catholic.
What grade are you?
I'm a junior right now.
Junior right now, and what activities and sports are you involved with?
I'm on the golf team, the lacrosse team, and I'm also on the debate team.
Nice. Which one's your favorite?
Lacrosse.
Which one's your second favorite?
I'd say debate.
I knew it. Why do you like debate?
I just like to argue with people.
Nice. Relax, bro. All right, so you've been making gains for like years now almost. When did you accept your verbal commitment to Syracuse?
So, about January of last year.
Of your sophomore year?
Of my sophomore year. I verbally committed to Syracuse.
Number one, congratulations. That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Sophomore year, I had no idea what I was going to do. Like, I didn't know if I'd even make it to college. Like, it was just... So as a sophomore, you know you're going to Syracuse. What was, like, your recruitment like? How did that come about for you?
I was... In my sport, recruiting happens a lot earlier than in most sports. So a lot of my friends were getting picked up going into like 8th grade year into freshman year, and freshman year they were getting picked up by schools. And
That's amazing. So they're just scooping dudes out at middle school.
yeah.
Like, so much can change.
So
How do they like, I guess, like how do they, that's a big bet to gamble on like an 8th grader who's got 4 years of development.
So the reason I liked that mine was a little later was because I had a pressure to get committed, and now that I am committed, I have not as much of that pressure, but a new pressure is now I gotta stay at the top and continue to be at the top. Otherwise, I could lose my commitment. So it's a new pressure to make me want to work harder.
Awesome. At the top of what? Your position, just your own game, or?
Just at the top of my own game right now, and just keep improving on that. So my goal being that I want to play when I get there. I don't want to have to come in as a freshman and need a lot of work to be considered a player who's ready.
You want to contribute right away?
I do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you are the face-off guy, right?
Yeah.
What is that? Is there like a better name, or just face-off guy? Or?
Usually they call it a fogo.
Fogo.
Yeah.
What's face-off?
Face-off, get-off.
Ooh. Yeah. Fogo. Fogo Bogo. I like that. I'm going to change your name to Fogo on my phone. You should throw that in your IG somewhere.
I'll throw that in my
Fogo
mind.
Gains. I like it. So were there any other schools coming at you pretty heavy, or what made you choose Syracuse?
So I'd been on a lot of prospect recruiting camps at a lot of other schools, and I was impressed with their programs. But aside from lacrosse, I really wanted to look at the school side, considering I'm going to be spending 4 years there to be going to school. I just want to use lacrosse as a vehicle to get there.
Amen.
So when I got to Syracuse, the campus right away I liked a lot better, and just the academics when I toured their business school was way more impressive to me than all the other schools I'd been to so far.
What were the other schools you've gone to?
I had been talked to by Hartford in Connecticut. I went there. Wagner in New York. Tampa I didn't get a chance to go down to, but I talked to their coach who, after my commitment, actually was saying if anything happens at Syracuse, give me a call. So
I like that guy.
Just making sure that I have fallbacks just in case anything can change.
When do you sign? When's the national letter of intent?
I believe that is February.
Is it the same for all sports?
Yes.
It's the first Wednesday in February.
First Wednesday in February.
That's awesome.
Senior year.
That's super cool. That's crazy that you got it. So you got like a party lined up for the next 2 Februarys.
Yeah.
Am I invited?
Maybe.
All right. I'm not afraid to work.
Maybe if I'm huge by then.
Well, you'll be strong. I don't know about huge. We don't make you like, a gorilla. You still gotta be able to move. But you definitely will be strong. And hopefully I get an invite, you know? You just text me. It doesn't even have to be a fancy invite. You don't have to waste, like, an envelope. Just,
No, yours will
like,
come in an envelope.
okay, sweet.
You're worth the envelope.
My man. All right, so not only are you, like, you know, killing sports and, you know, geared up for Syracuse, what'd you do this summer? Like, some of this, like, you pretty much amazed me this summer because your schedule's, like, beyond full. I think you work more than me. Probably not. But you're close for a high school kid. Like, what were you doing this summer? Do you remember I was just completely blown away by?
As far as my sports schedule, or
No,
just,
your entire schedule. There was one thing that was just, like, blown away by.
I took a math course this
Yes.
summer.
Because you failed and you had to make up a class?
No, yeah.
No.
Want to get
He didn't
ahead.
go to school, summer school, because he failed. Because he wants to get ahead. Ahead of what?
I want to take a calculus credit my senior year that counts as a college credit so that I can get one thing off my plate coming into freshman year, because I know I'm going to struggle with time management when I don't have you know, people around me to kind of help me stay on that track. So I want to take one less thing off my list.
That is huge. Like, I'm all about using sports as a vehicle for, like, an education and further on. Like, the fact that you can understand that already is redonkulous. Like, so you're already taking your classes so you can be ahead of the classroom in college, and then you can milk another couple harder classes at Syracuse.
Yeah.
Like, who told you all this? Like, where do you get this from? It amazes me.
I think it has more to do with my work ethic that my parents have instilled in me. They're both own their own businesses, so they kind of always taught me that you gotta push forward faster than everyone else is if you want to get ahead of the game, and that's with anything that they've taught me so far. Is no matter if that's my job right now being school, but you know, eventually it will be an actual job, and I need to push ahead of everyone else if I want to make something better for myself in the future.
Push forward faster. I love it. Just clapping on the pace, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what do you do? Like, what's your social life like? That's not high on your list, right?
It's not high on my list, but I like to enjoy myself, obviously. I have a lot of lacrosse, but as far as those guys that I hang out with, we do a lot of stuff together because we're all on the same kind of schedule.
Mm-hmm.
The team I play for, my club team, we all kind of are doing the same thing right now because we're all really dedicated to getting it done. So when we share the same mentality, we hang out, you know, whether it be at hotel rooms and stuff when we're away at tournaments, or whether it be we're just hanging out when we have our
That's awesome.
some weekends off.
Like-minded people. Being around like-minded people is not hanging around with, like, knuckleheads and people on different tracks. Like-minded people, all very dedicated, focused, and then, you know, get the squirrel around together in the hotel, getting chased by coaches like me to go to bed. We do it like our 7-on-7 team, lights out, and I'm like, I keep a key card so I don't have to knock on the doors. Knock, knock, here I come. That's awesome, man. So what's, like, your why? Like, what makes you want to push so hard? Just back to your parents, or
I think it has to do with I
have you
just
ever
want
thought about it? Like,
I mean, I
why
think
am I working so hard?
I want to make in the short term, with how expensive college is, and it's going to continue to get more expensive, I want to make it as cheap as I can when I get out, and I want to be able to place myself as high up as I can right when I get out, so I can start off almost, I would say, financially better.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, people say money doesn't make you happy, but it goes a long way.
It affords happiness. It doesn't make you happy, but definitely affords it. What do you want to do when you got, like, the next 10 years planned out? So what's, like, the goal after college?
So my goal is to work. I want to work at a Wall Street firm. I want to be a stockbroker. I started investing some of my own money over the past 2 years, and I really like it a lot. So I think I want to make my career out of that. It's kind of like an addiction just to see that, like, you're making money is kind of what I want to do as my job when I
Nice.
get older. So
People feel like if you make money, it makes you a bad person. That's not true. It just makes you, like, more of the person you are. So I can only imagine.
I just,
You'll be like the next Warren Buffett in like 75 years.
for me, I don't want to have a lot of money to show it off. I want to have a lot of money to just be, like, financially secure in a way, kind of just say, like, I have what I have, and I'm, like, all I've worked for is just paid off for me. It's kind of the reason I want to do it, so putting it in now so I can enjoy it later.
You're on a beautiful track, man. I can't wait to send this to all your Wall Street friends. Be like, I knew him when he was broke for like 10 minutes. Advice, what do you say to like the 7th grader, since everyone gets recruited so early, that wants to get recruited and wants to go to school and play lacrosse?
I mean, now the NCAA has made a rule change that you cannot verbal now until September 1st of your junior year. I committed before that. They made that rule a couple months ago. But I would say still go at it with the same mentality as if you could still be recruited very early, and check out as many places as you can, because everybody's fit is going to be different, and the communication from the kid to the coach is way better than from, in my experience, what I've learned from the parents to the coach, because the coaches aren't recruiting the parents, they're recruiting the kids. So so that's the biggest thing I took away from what people told me. I think that's the most important thing.
Amen. You don't want the helicopter, lawnmower, crazy parents. They want a young man or woman that can handle their own, and because once you get on campus, it's just you. Like, mommy and daddy can't save you, and that's awesome, baby. Keep making gains.
Thank you.
You keep making gains too.
Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Subscribe to the channel. But for now, signing off from Making Gains TV.